can do. Maybe we can do one more live stream in New York City before I leave. Welcome to the last live stream in New York City, everyone. I cannot be a Hollywood actor, that's for sure. That was really bad acting. But yeah, this will be my last live stream in New York City. It's May 11th, 2026, Monday evening. The time is, what time is it? 5:28 p.m. and the temperature is 63 Fahrenheit, 17 degrees Celsius. But yeah, let's walk off this really poor acting and we can enjoy the rest of the day before I hop on my flight. Here in Astoria, Queens, Athens Square Park. Yes, Kevin Sandy, it will be a very long journey to Vietnam. I have 2 flights to go on. One from New York City to Taipei, and then from Taipei to Ho Chi Minh City. It's like 20 hours or so total transit time. And if you add in the fact that I have to be 3 hours early to the airport and allow some time for immigration, might as well be a whole day in transit, 24 hours. Anyways, I hope everyone had a very nice Mother's Day yesterday. I certainly did, spending it with my family, and I hope you enjoyed the video that I published earlier today, where we took the subway to Chinatown and had a nice dinner. Footprints with $10, thank you so much. Your dad has personality, he's cool, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, he's pretty awesome. I think you may have gotten some of my energetic charm from him, right? Some people say. Thank you. Yeah, Patricia, I'll try to hurry back when I have time. Oh, my mic isn't on. Let me try something here. Hello? I think it's on now. I saw the meter go up. Well, I still think you were able to hear me a little bit. Yes, I was able to accomplish everything that I wanted to do while I was here. Didn't have time for everything, but the most important things I was able to finish. Including meeting my closest family and friends, getting some banking done, seeing some places in New York City that are new and familiar to me. And that's really all I can do in this short time I was here.
Yeah, Kevin, I'm sure they're going to continue to record some videos for this channel. We can swing left onto 33rd Street because there's something that happened recently in the neighborhood that I'd like to show you all. This corner used to be home to Rite Aid, but it's been vacant for a while now. BJ Ramos says, what's the thing you won't miss from being in the city? Probably a smelly subway car. And it's funny because that's the first experience I had riding the subway when I came back. I got in the train and I was like, I'm back in New York City. And I was like, yeah, I should have known better, having lived in this city for so long, that an empty subway car or a less spacious subway car means there's most likely a smelly person inside. I'm sure a lot of people resonated with that experience if you've ever been to New York and you had to deal with that. So we're headed towards Astoria Boulevard. I haven't walked this way since I've been back yet. Dingle Jam Radio for €5.99. Thank you for your amazing videos. A big shout out to your dad as well for the good videos that he made. Wish you good luck for your new adventure. Thank you, Dingle Jam Radio. I appreciate it. And there's going to be more videos to come for sure. Thanks, Dingle Jam Radio. Appreciate it. Everyone stay tuned because there's more videos to come. Just because the title says I'm leaving New York doesn't mean I'm giving up on this YouTube channel. Janice says a while back he first moved to Florida before moving to Asia. I know he was living in Florida for a while, but I don't know if he went back to New York City. I mean, if you try to follow my life, you're gonna be really, really confused, and I am too. When people ask me, oh, where do you live? And I have to be honest with them. I'm living in the moment. I'm always moving around. Janice says, seems a lot of viewers who don't know that I moved out of the country. I mean, I have been posting videos from outside of the US for well over a year now. But I've been making videos from New York City for a long time. So a lot of people associate me with the New York City videos, even though I don't live here most of the time now. So coming up will be the Grand Central Parkway and also Burger King and the Robert F. Kennedy Bridge. Thank you, C-Bell. Said good luck in your new country. You're the one who introduced me to New York through your videos. You're from Brazil. Here's Burger King. This spot is open 24 hours. One notable thing about this Burger King is that this site is actually up for sale because they can get a lot more money for it, and it'll probably be developed into like condos in the future. Who knows? But I'm going to tell you, if you decide to live in this future plot, it's going to be one of the noisiest places around. Oh, yikes. Looks like the cops just stopped this person here and arrested this guy. Astoria Boulevard and 33rd Street. Let's hurry up and make this light here. A lot of cops here. Wow, even this police car. So I actually can't cross this way. I have to go here and then cross Astoria Boulevard. I mean, I don't have the reasons why they stopped this vehicle. Maybe it is a stolen car or whatnot, but I don't want to assume. And to be honest, I'm not really that interested in standing around for this. There's a very tricky crossing because it's at the exit ramp to the Grand Central Parkway. Have to be safe crossing the street. So over here on this corner was a very well-known diner called Neptune Diner. They closed down like 2 years ago, but it was only a few days ago that the building was finally knocked down. This site is also going to turn into condos. There's the aftermath of the Neptune Diner. It's all rubble now. Oh, look at that. You can even see like old seat cushions and whatnot in there. Nothing's going to be salvaged in there. There's even like some blue tiling. What can we see from here? Yeah, this is a sight to see. This car just ran over a glass bottle. That's why we heard it shatter. Yeah, Emmanuel, I think we all like to know how much these condos will sell for. Is that an old hot water tank there? It looks like it. Man, what a sight. You know where we can see it better too is if we go up here, the subway station. Yeah, I don't need to go too much higher, but look at this. Holy smokes. You can even see the old brick exterior from the Neptune Diner there. This is incredible. Han Tien Tran 7117 says, nice seeing you again in New York City, saying learn Vietnamese can. Đúng rồi đó. Thôi phải lúc nào cũng luyện tập tiếng Việt. Nếu thôi không luyện tập tiếng Việt thì thôi theo yeah, I guess I need to practice my Vietnamese. I wanted to say if I don't practice I'll forget all my Vietnamese, but I'm gonna need to practice. Oh, I know the word now. Nhớ. Nếu thôi không luyện tập tiếng Việt thì nhớ tiếng Việt. LHG7714 saying your Vietnamese is pretty good. What do you think of Neptune Diner being taken down for good? I mean, it was empty for a while. It's sad to see it go, but these diners, they're getting more and more rare. You don't see them around as much anymore. heading towards Ditmars Boulevard. I'd actually like to walk over on Ditmars Boulevard too, towards the Astoria shopping center. Stylish Bunny 6854 saying, how many languages do you speak now? Let's see. English, hello, how are you? Spanish, hola, ¿cómo estás? Chinese, ni hao, ni zhen me yang. Vietnamese, Ting Viet. Chào ban, ban thế nào? Toisanese, ni hao. Cantonese, ne ho. So what is that, 6 languages somewhat? Not all of them fluent except English. Yeah, I guess so, Kevin. I'm a polyglot, but none of them are fluent except for English. I'm working on it though. Potholes. Let's report these potholes. All right, reported. (31st Street from 23rd Road to 24th Avenue. Hopefully they'll be filled in. Stylish Bunny, I just reported in 311. I always encourage people to report potholes. It's so easy. Once you have the website, it takes like 2 seconds. Yeah, there's another one on the same block. Hopefully it'll be filled in at the same time they're filling in that. Yeah, Brenda, New York City subways are loud. No denying that. Potholes on this block too, some big ones. Let's report this block as well. Right, this one's also reported, this block. Happy Firefly 999, been watching you for a long time. I appreciate you and your craft. Thank you for taking us along with your adventures. I wish you all the best. No goodbyes, just see you later. Thank you, Happy Firefly. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not saying goodbye, just temporarily. I'll be back. Yeah, I don't know, D-Styles, if I leave, who's going to report all the potholes? I hope other people will. Sometimes people don't even know until they have a pothole do damage to them or their property, and then uh-oh. It's the last stop on the N and W trains, Astoria, Ditmars Boulevard. Oh, Golden Girl, I always do post videos from the new destination I go to. Oh man, what kind of road surface is that? I think this block needs to be reported too. It's right under the train. No money for potholes. Well, if you think about it, the city may end up spending more money fighting lawsuits from damage from these potholes. So alright, that block is reported. Yeah, that's another thing Grace saw. Building condos right up against the L tracks will be diabolical. But yet people live like that. They live right next to the train. You know what though, I was thinking about it. If there's one place in the city to have a place to stay and you're a musician, why not have a place here? You can play your musical instruments all day, all night, and people will probably be less interested in your noise because the subways are right here. Tracks. Yeah, so maybe it's not the best place to be then. So on that corner there, where it says Wells Fargo opening soon, that used to be the Pizza Palace and an Italian restaurant called Trattoria L'Incontro. That was closed for like few years, but they're finally doing something with that site. It's going to be a bank. You already have Wells Fargo. Well, you're going to have Wells Fargo here, but there's TD Bank across the street. I was always curious though, for people who are customers of TD in Canada, can they come here and withdraw money like with less fees? Or use their ATMs? I mean, it is the same company. Yeah, Benjamin Padilla, they did take out Starbucks and put up Krispy Kreme there. But there's another Starbucks closer to the train. Stylish bunny. The flight, it's going to be 2 flights. I don't think there really are direct flights from the US to Vietnam unless you're on the West Coast. But I believe it's like 14-15 hours to Taipei and then another 3.5 hours to Vietnam, to Ho Chi Minh City. Oh, 7th Street Burger is opening up in Astoria.
What do you think?
I didn't know that. There's one already on 30th Avenue, but this is new. They're a chain restaurant like Shake Shack, but they've been expanding. This area changed so much. Oh, this used to be a restaurant. Now it's for rent. Wasn't it a Hispanic restaurant? Yeah, it says Barranco, NYC. I don't know when the last day this place was open, but never got to try this place. It's the sad part about New York City. Places close down and open up so fast. Even long-standing places that were there for years, you think they would never close. When you come back, it's like, where'd they go? Neptune Diner is gone. That place is gone. It's so hard to make it in New York City. This place used to be on 30th Avenue. Crave It. It was a really famous pizzeria and sandwich place. I don't know if they're open. Maybe it's after hours. But I remember you can get like crazy combinations on your pizza, and they'll make anything you want, put any kind of topping on the pizza for you. I think this is probably one of the most well-known Greek restaurants in Astoria, Taverna Kyklades.
No camera! No camera, no camera, the protection.
No camera. Us Fly Girl 3430 with $20. Continue love and success in Vietnam. Thank you for sharing live walking videos for old time's sake. Appreciate it so much. Thank you, Us Fly Girl. Another space for lease. This used to be a nail salon. They want to rent it to a restaurant, I guess, or retail. Whoa, we gotta go across the street there. The Brass Owl. Another retail restaurant space for lease. It says 75% off everything. I don't even know if that place is open. It doesn't look like the lights are on. Esteban Suave says, haven't heard the full story, gone from NYC for a time, we're ending the YouTube channel in general. Oh no, I'm not ending the YouTube channel anytime soon. But I am going back to Vietnam. I have a lot of business to do there. You'll still see some content from New York though. I made a lot of videos while I was here, and I'm sure my parents are going to be making videos too. Yeah, no more the Brass Owl. You can't even buy anything now. 75% off. There's nothing left to buy. They make some delicious cakes and pies. I like to check out the Astoria shopping center because the last time I was there, I made a video at Portobello Pizzeria, and that was like one of the last days they were open. And I think that entire shopping center was planned to be knocked down for some more condos. Epstein's second phone says the economy sucks. Yet again, Trump said affordability is fake. I mean, tell us something we don't know already. I really see it in two ways. The economy is good for the very, very wealthy, but those at the bottom, life is getting much harder for them. There's not much of a middle class anymore. Thank you so much, Cali Boy Lifestyles, for $5. Still on your language learning journey? Yes, I am. Absolutely. Thanks so much, Cali Lifestyles. You know what's something as trays that people were making? Some of these people, they purchased like millions of dollars in options contracts before major news hits, and then all of a sudden, oh, there's a deal with Iran, and then the price of oil goes down, and then this mysterious trader who put millions of dollars down ends up getting even richer. And then suddenly there's this hantavirus, and then Moderna is making a vaccine on it supposedly, and the stock goes up. Who's profiting off of this? Who has this information? I mean, the more you look into it, the more you realize the world really is a dirty place, and it's not fair. We're getting very close to the Astoria shopping center now. This part of Astoria is much quieter. Ooh, what the heck happened here? There's a bumper of a green taxi cab right next to this mailbox. And then the other bumper is by this fire hydrant here. What the heck? Where's the car? Why is the front bumper over there and the rear bumper over here? And the tree is like in the way of both of them. And how is this bumper perfectly placed between this fire hydrant and that metal pipe? And over there too. I don't understand how this happened, unless it was moved. Weatherlicious saying, great to see you in Boston streaming. Hope that you come back to Malden again. Yes, I have more videos from the greater Boston area coming up. Well, here's the Astoria shopping center. I guess the official name is called LaGuardia Center. I'm surprised they still have the sign up for a Portobello Pizzeria because they closed down a while ago. But this entire shopping center is slated to close soon. I don't know when. It's really shocking to me to know that there's a huge shopping center here and even this had to close up, or is going to close up. I still remember when this shopping center opened. It was much busier back then. Thanks, Weatherlicious. Appreciate the $2 super chat. Thank you so much. This used to be Portobello Pizzeria. It's one of my favorite pizzerias in the neighborhood. No longer around. There's Orkin here. Isn't Orkin the pest control company? I'm surprised they have a retail storefront. I don't think this supermarket is too busy anymore. Janice Rigsby say, Kenneth, it's very disgusting that people would make money off of other people's suffering. I mean, it is despicable, and one of the reasons why I don't really want to get too involved with it. But you need to be aware of what's happening. It's part of our lives. Just try not to affect your daily life as much. I know it's hard to. But you know, when you really see a person's true nature is that you don't listen to what they say, but you watch what they do. It's really through their actions that you'll see a person's true nature. Whether it's through politics or relationships or friendships, anything. You look at their actions, not what they say, because they can say what you want. Oh, I'll promise I'll pay you back tomorrow. Did they pay you back tomorrow? Murphy's Bar, join us for the FIFA World Cup 26. Going to be hosted by 3 countries: Canada, the United States, and Mexico. It's going to be fun to experience that. We've made it back here to Astoria Boulevard. We'll walk across the Grand Central Parkway again to the other side of Astoria. Holy smokes, look at these gas prices. Almost $5 a gallon. $4.89. When I came back, it was $3.99. It's up 90 cents in 2 weeks. What the heck? Oh, cash price is $4.89. Credit is $4.97. Man, this is so bad. That is such a huge increase. Joseph is saying it's not that bad. Really? 90 cents increase from $4. That's like an 80% increase. No, 80 cents increase. In percentage terms, more like 25%. Thank you, Lear 4014999. Best walking, riding videos on YouTube. Appreciate it, Lear 4014. Appreciate it so much. Yeah, you know, you West Coasters have it a lot worse than New York when it comes to gas prices. And we got Shell here, $4.79 for cash and $4.91 for credit. And we have Mobil here. We'll see the gas price when we walk over there. I was just shocked when I drove across the country, the difference in prices once you get west of Las Vegas, how much more expensive the gas price is there. It's like an entire dollar or more over the East Coast. $4.89 for regular, $5.19 for credit. Ooh, this is the most expensive gas station here. But you know, it kind of balances out too, because here in the northeast US, even though this part of the country has lower gas prices, they charge tolls for everything. At least when you drive in like Los Angeles, there aren't that many tolls, or Seattle area, it's mainly toll-free roads. Thank you, DC322. $10 last day of NYC. Please come back. Appreciate it. But here, you go into Manhattan, that's already like $9. You go over a bridge, it's like $16. So you're paying for it in the tolls, not the gas. Yeah, on this side of zero, I saw that too. Texas does have a lot of toll roads. When I was driving around Houston, I was shocked how expensive those roads were to go around. And the gas prices there were fairly low, so it kind of balances out. Low gas prices but high tolls, or high gas prices but no tolls. Thank you, PB Pickett 7210, saying peace out. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. I think we can swing here on 25th Avenue. This is an old school place here, Gasper's Deli. Just good food. Another pothole I could report here. Alright, just reported that pothole. Laurie says, do I have an e-scooter in Vietnam to help me get around? You know, you don't really need one there. You can just open up the Grab app and you can have a motorbike driver come by, and most rides won't cost more than $2 or $3 for short distances. So there really isn't any reason for me to get an e-scooter there to get places. It's so affordable to get around and very, very quick too. We're almost at Little Egypt. I don't even know how much City Bike is now. I haven't rode a City Bike in so long. Because I just find the subway to be much more convenient. I've had bad experiences with City Bike too. I just don't like it when the bike doesn't operate as expected. There isn't anywhere to park the bike and more. I think a City Bike costs more than $3 to use. Doesn't really make any sense to price the City Bike more expensive than the subway if you want to encourage people to use it. Oh look, there's a pothole there. Maybe I should just report every block I walk on, right? Seems like none of these potholes are filled in yet. Alright, that one is reported too.
Streamer?
Yeah, I am.
Nice. What is your name on YouTube?
It's Action Kid on YouTube.
Action
Kid.
Cage.
KID.
K-I-D. Gabi, запиши его. She's also streamer.
Oh, okay.
Where from you?
I'm here, New York.
You're from New York?
Yeah.
Very cool. Yes, man. I love streamers. I love this new technology. that
It's
everybody
awesome,
can
yeah.
share with each other.
I can't believe like we could show the video to like anyone in the world, you know?
Yes, and
it's
New York is the best
incredible.
place, 'cause I just my brother just came, my friend from Belarus,
Oh,
and now you walk here, it's Egypt, Morocco, Tunisia.
this
all
area
the-
is
all the
amazing.
areas
It's
together.
so cool.
You know, it's the best, only in New York. And everybody, no problem. Right?
Yeah. Okay, take care.
Всего доброго. My country means all the kindness.
All the kindness. Okay, bye-bye. Yeah, they call this place Little Egypt, but I think it really is more than Egypt. It's kind of like a little,
Oh, okay.
like little North Africa, if you could put it that way. Ooh, these pigeons are eating good. What are they having? That looks like cheese. No, that's rice. Hey, the pigeons in New York City eat well. I'm telling you. I see them have entire whole bagels sometimes. Hey, there's another chain of the restaurant I ate with my friend Sifat, the NYC walking show, Halal Munchies. But this is the one in Steinway Street, Astoria, Queens. The one we ate at was in Long Island City. Wow, look at this place. That is a serious gym. I just wish my frame rate was better. This software is not really working too well. Yeah, boxing training center. That was pretty interesting there. Man, that smells good up there. Watani. This has to be one of the smokiest food carts in New York City, though. In a way, it's kind of good they have the food cart, because if you have a restaurant like this, smoke all has to go somewhere. Lisa Roberts says, I'm now the pothole inspector. I mean, I've always been pretty keen spotting potholes and reporting them. And believe it or not, the city does act upon those pothole reports too and repair them. Sometimes it might take them a little longer to repair, but they eventually fill them in. Also, because I was personally injured from a pothole in Canada, so I know how it feels to be. Wow, what the heck, dude? Calm down. He's just making a left turn. Some people, man. Ooh. Yeah, JF. When I watch that stream, it brings back a lot of painful memories. I don't want to wish broken bones on anybody. I tell everyone, if you haven't broken a bone in your life, keep it that way, because it's not fun at all. Yeah, stylish bunny. I didn't enable the Nightbot for a while now. I haven't enabled it. Let's head down this way on 41st Street. Looks like there's some potholes on this block too. There's one that just got filled in there, but feels like almost every block I've been on has potholes now. Yeah, D style feels like they need to just resurface the whole street. No, Bruce, not set yet. I still have a lot to do, especially organizing all my files, all my clothing, and things I want to bring back. My internet keeps stopping. I think it's just the frame rate of this software interacting with iOS. Not much I can do about it. Hey, $4.59 for gas here. It's not as crazy as Mobile and Shell down there. That's not bad. saving a lot of money here, like 30 cents a gallon. There's Chick Rocks. I remember trying that place. It wasn't too good. But it is a fried chicken place. Dunkin' is here now. Tina Guzman asking if you have to apply for a work visa to live in Vietnam. No, you don't have to. There's other ways you can do it. I'm not an immigration professional, so I don't know all the different ways you can do it, but I'm sure there's like investor visas you can do, tourist visas. I know people who live in Vietnam and they just do tourist runs every few months. And that's what I've been doing every few months, leaving Vietnam and coming back in and applying for a new tourist visa. Andrew Bellucci's Pizza. This place is so good. $3.50 classic New York slice.
They were?
Yeah, the wire you did. Like the 30% of the
So, for those of you who remember Crave It on Ditmars Boulevard, this used to be their old spot. Now it's OG Burger Bar. MWP saying Astoria looks very different. It sure does. It's changed so much. I kind of remember this used to be another ramen spot. It was a different name. Now it's JBC. 7th Street Burger. We saw their new location about to open on Ditmars Boulevard. They remind me a lot of Shake Shack 7th Street Burger. There's Grand Avenue Pizza, best heroes and pizza in town since 1965. And for those of you who are unfamiliar, a hero is a Italian sandwich. And I think it's really only used in New York City. It's kind of weird when you think about it. One time I was visiting my brother up in Massachusetts. I called up a pizzeria and I ordered a hero, and the restaurant was like, "What? What do you want?" I said, "A hero." "Oh, you mean a slider?" "Or a sub?" "Yeah," they said, "A sub?" I said, "Oh yeah." And then when I think about it, it's like, why would you call a sandwich a hero? Where the heck does that come from? I wonder what other food names have like 2 or more names in other places. I know soda is called something else. It's called pop in other places. And then you have French fries and chips. Although technically a chip isn't a French fry because it's not as thin. And you also have cilantro and coriander. I don't know. I still don't know why some people call it coriander, some people call it cilantro, and where in the world they call it differently. Yeah, that's right. There's also eggplant and aubergine. I saw that. What the heck is that aubergine? Sounds so fancy. And then I realized it's just an eggplant. Yeah, JRNY girl, this fruit market really is the best. Open 24 hours. Yeah, Big Daddy, they also call it a hoagie in New Jersey. I thought it's more in Philadelphia where it's called a hoagie. Maybe I should call up a pizzeria here. "Hey, I want a hoagie, meatball hoagie." And like, what the heck is a hoagie? You mean you want something for down there? No. Here we have bulk reg rub. Bulk reg rub. I don't know why the sign's backwards. Ronnie says most people call pineapple ananas until the British renamed it. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Thank you, Spontaneity JD, for $2, saying hope you come back soon. Have a safe trip home. I appreciate it. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. And we're back to the train again. Do you know the kiwi is also known as the Chinese gooseberry? It predates the kiwi. It was only called kiwi for marketing reasons. What the heck? Bob Bomb says international, it's coriander leaves and seeds. In US and Canada, it's cilantro leaves and coriander seeds. Why the heck do we call it cilantro when it's coriander to begin with then? I don't know. Thank you, Pauls5405 for $1.99. Appreciate it. Love your knowledge, information, and insight. Any other fruits here that have other names that I don't know about? Pomegranate, do they call pomegranate something different somewhere else? Oh yeah, and there's also what, squash and zucchini. What's the difference between a squash and a zucchini? Is it the same thing? Ralph's famous Italian ices still around. Oh, Jai says it's cilantro until it flowers and then it becomes coriander. It's kind of like lamb is a young sheep. Thank you, Robert Parker 1180 for $5, saying safe travels back to Vietnam. Appreciate the support. Thank you, Rob Parker. Appreciate it. I'm gonna have to prepare for those long flights. I'm gonna download some YouTube videos and watch them on the plane. If you have YouTube Premium, that's such a great perk to be able to download videos in advance and watch them on the plane. I wasn't able to get any Wi-Fi at all on my flight. Mr. MTA guy says take the train to the plane. I've done that already and I'm not up for doing that again. Jai P asking how much is YouTube Premium. I think it mainly depends on your geographic location. It's priced differently in different locations. I think in the US now it's like what, $15 a month? Let me ask Google Gemini. They would know because YouTube Premium is owned by them. How much is YouTube Premium in different countries? And let's see what it gives us. D says last I checked it was like $10.99. I think they have like a YouTube Premium Lite too. Here we go. Global pricing. Argentina is 90 cents. What the heck? 90 cents in Argentina for YouTube Premium. India $1.54. US $13.99. UK $17.34. Japan $8.92. Vietnam $3.21. Makes a big difference where you sign up for a YouTube Premium. You know, before you were able to use a VPN, select a different country, and sign up for YouTube Premium and get a discounted rate. But I think YouTube has really cracked down on that. And now when you try to pay for it, they recognize the credit card is not at that country, and they don't let you sign up. So it would be nice to get YouTube Premium for 89 cents in Argentina. Oh yes, SB37, we say bell pepper. Some regions call it capsicum. That's another one, yep. Deborah says local antenna has been removed. Now it's on apps and subscriptions. Yeah, there's so many streaming apps now and so many subscriptions. Can't really keep up with them all. It's like Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus. You go crazy. I don't think you should really sign up for all of them unless you really spend that much time watching all the programs in each service. Otherwise, it's just a waste of money. I mean, there's so many hours in the day where you can watch all these shows. But more and more, it seems that more of these programs, these apps, they're on a subscription model. Even things that used to be you buy it for life, like Microsoft Office, now you have to pay a subscription for. Or Adobe Adobe Premiere, you have to pay for on a subscription basis. iCloud. You know, some of my family members, they tell me, how come I keep getting this pop-up notice? You know, my iCloud backup is not enough. Please subscribe to iCloud. I'm like, yeah, just hit close. They want you to pay for the subscription. Thinking we can walk down to 21st Street. That's a street I haven't been to yet. Well, let's see how much it is for City Bike. $25 for a day pass. Man, that's pricey now. Let's see how much it costs. Just a moment, please. We have to load the latest rip-off pricing for you all. Or maybe this... I don't want to pay yet. I don't feel comfortable inserting my credit card there. I think City Bike is a rip-off. Just take the subway. Let me check, maybe I can check Google and ask them how much does City Bike cost in New York City. Let's see what it says. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Single ride is $4.99 for the first 30 minutes. And e-bike is 41 cents per minute at the start of the ride extra per minute. Day pass, annual pass, $239 per year. Now the annual pass is worth it. But man. Hey, if you're on Snap or you're a Nightshirt resident, you can do $5 a month for City Bike. I didn't know they had that. That's actually really worth it you're eligible. City bike only $5 a month. Hey, I'd rather do that over the subway then. But otherwise, you're paying $4.99 for a single unlock, or $239 a year for the annual membership. But the e-bikes cost more. So I remember seeing some news. There used to be a laundromat here in this building and it caught fire. Now there's a new building in its place. And I remember the building next door getting affected by that fire as well. Yeah, I think more condos will be coming there. There's a lot of new condos on this main street coming up, 21st Street. Christians saying better have fire insurance. I sure hope they do. Thank you, Rashonda Fair, for $10. Appreciate the support. And look at all these new buildings along 21st Street here. That's a new building. This building's been here, but still relatively new. That's a new building down there. Let's continue walking and take a look. I think this might be turning into condos too, I don't know. Let's see what's in here. Looks just overgrown to me and nothing really happening. Thanks so much, Bilk Roll 8162 for $9.99, asking what keeps bringing you back to Vietnam. A relationship, or nice people. Well, that's part of it, but I do have a lot of business there, and I like living there. Definitely a lot lower cost of living than New York City too. This building next to me is the, I think, a senior center. Well, I thought it was a senior center. It's the Variety Boys and Girls Club of Queens. But I know they tore down the old clubhouse here, or they're going to, and they're going to make this more modern facility. Here's the old clubhouse. Well, can't get that good of a view from there. Too many leaves. Maybe from this window we can. Yeah, we get a better view. I remember going into this old clubhouse too, but it definitely needs to be modernized. The window's too scratched up. Oh, gotta watch for a car to come. U.S. Post Office. Hey, they're hiring. Hill Cleaners and Tailors. Oh, this is a brand new bus route that I haven't seen before. The B62. This one, I believe, goes all the way to Greenpoint, Brooklyn from Astoria. They redesigned all the bus routes. Now look at this building here. This is brand new too. At first, when I saw the side of this building, I thought it was under construction, but that's the actual design of this building, this dark blue and black. And it's still under construction. There's a physical therapy place here, grocery store, and then you have condos on top. This place is changing so fast, and I never saw this building before either. This is new too. That's good that Astoria is getting a lot more housing. They definitely need it. We have a classic place here, the Astoria Taco Factory. Yes, Laurie, the medical care and dental care and vision is very good in Vietnam. I've seen dermatologists, I've been to the emergency room, I've been to dentists. I think when I had a cleaning, it was $20 to have my teeth cleaned there, and when I had my teeth whitened, it was around $80 at the dentist. And then I think when I got treated for food poisoning and I had to spend a few hours in the emergency room, I think I had to pay around $30 or so. Look at this tall building over here. This is new too. As Chen said, food poisoning, what did I eat? I drank from a tainted coconut, made me terribly sick. Another time I had bad dim sum. Another time I had McDonald's of all things. You can really get food poisoning from anywhere. You really have to be careful what you eat. I'm actually terribly afraid to get food poisoning. I wouldn't want to wish that on anybody. It really ruins your whole trip. And I would rather eat at the same places if I know I'm not going to get food poisoning, or reputable places. I've gotten food poisoning a lot more frequently in Asia than in the United States. going to wrap up this video soon because I'm on 1% battery. I know this phone is streamed longer, but this software isn't really working too well with iOS. So I'm going to need to wrap this up pretty quickly. Thank you, DW2637, for the $20 super chat. Very generous of you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it so much. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep walking, and I hope the phone doesn't die. I'm really stretching the limits of this phone here.
Okay. It's merely you just saying I have command keys.
Well, you know what I can do is hook up my battery bank. Let me just do that really quickly before the battery dies and I'm leaving all of you hanging. All right, battery is plugged in. I think I'm just gonna wait here just for like a minute or so until the battery juices up the phone just a little bit, so I can end the stream where I want to. This is a fast charger, so I think it should be okay.
With anything, you know, and it's like there's one.
Actually, I don't really need to wait. Let me do this instead. Okay. I'm not even going to use this gimbal, so because this battery bank is weighing it down. Let me hook up this phone here. And then I got my where is it? Oh, there it is. I got this thing here. MagSafe accessory. Let me put this away. Okay. Let me just extend this and you can keep going. All right, there we go. Much better. Now I don't have to worry about the battery because I got this thing. Oh man, my frame rate is really shaky now. I don't think the battery bank is helping with that. Yeah, maybe I should wrap up this stream. I might try to extended, but this software is not really cooperating. So I think I'm going to sign it off here, guys. This is not going to be good if I continue like this. Alright everyone, hope you enjoyed my last live stream in New York City. It's going to be a long flight to Asia, but I'm going to prepare for it. I'll try to get enough rest. I haven't, to be honest, adjusting for the time difference, so I think I'm going to feel it once I get back to Asia, but I just want to get all of this done before I flew, and I still have a lot left. So thank you so much. Thank you Connie C 7650 for the $9.99. Appreciate all of you watching. Thank you so much. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in Asia. Appreciate it. And I hope when I go back, this software and iOS is all fixed, because it is really, really bad right now. Hey!